Hello, everybody. Say hello. I don't know how many of you are out there because I can't really see at the moment. In fact, Richard, I can't even see any details on the screen, actually. I've only got the. Hey, I forgot. Sorry, we were chatting so much. Sorry, people that are watching. I've just realised that all I've got is the SPTV badge in the middle of the screen, and that's all I've got at the moment. I only realised when I started nattering to everybody. And that's all I've got still at the moment. No, not at the moment. It's all right. I'm talking to Richard because we're just trying to sort my screen out because I should be able to see some of the comments you see, but at the moment I can't. 'Cause but I'll tell you all about what's going on. So if I'm talking, I've got an earpiece in because I talked to Richard, and Richard's the one that does the show, that's in charge. He's like a producer. I just call him Richard. I don't call him boss. Oh, that's better. But so if there's anybody that's new on here and I seem to be talking to myself, I'm not really. I'm talking to Richard. Richard says I'm a bit mad. I might look as though I'm a bit mad because I seem to be talking to myself, but I'm either talking to spirit or I'm actually talking to Richard, or Richard's talking to me. So if you're new, say hello. That's me on there. I don't know if you can see it. Um, but anyway, that's me on the screen. I've got mixed up now. If you know, say hello. There's Terry, and we're streaming to YouTube and Facebook as well. So if I say hello to somebody on YouTube, obviously you lot on Facebook won't realise, but now I've told you, you will. You know what I mean. You might not see the comments on YouTube if you're on Facebook. Hiya, Millie. So we'll say a few hellos and then I'll explain how we work. Hiya, Heather. So if you're new, tell us where you're from. That'll be good. Hiya, Holly. Holly Jean, I like your picture. Samaya, have I said that right? Hopefully I have. Hello, Samaya. That's a nice smiley gent on yours. Hiya, Sue from Oz. Hi, everybody from Oz. Julia. Hello, Julia. Yeah, I'm settling in, Julia. How long I'll last, I'm a bit of a traveller, me, but hopefully I'll last quite a while. Hiya, Anne. There's a few newbies on, well, there's a few people that I haven't seen on here. Hiya, Jan. So there's a few people on here that I haven't seen. If you want to share away or tag your mates or whatever you do on here, feel free because we need to spread the word a bit, get our numbers up. Hiya, Jenny. That's a nice pic as well. I like looking at the photographs. Look, it's a pretty pic. So share away. And what we're going to do is have a chat. Love my mirror. Hiya, Linda. Yeah, I got that from, where'd you get that from? Norfolk. Luann? That's an unusual name. I hope I said it right. Luann from Canada. Hiya. First time with you from Wiltshire. Hiya, Helen. Good of you to join us. Oh, Richard said some of his family live in Wiltshire. Hiya, Amanda, Northants. I used to go to Ruston Church, so I know where you are. Camilla, have I said that right? Yeah, Camilla. Hi from Poland. Crikey, you're all over the place today. Hiya, Suzanne. There's quite a few of you on. Hiya, Di. It's new. Di's new, but not really. From Coventry, yes, my hometown. Moving to Norfolk. Ah, Natalie, that's nice. I've moved away from Norfolk because I'm in Somerset now, but I'm still getting used to it because I keep thinking I'm still in Norfolk. I don't know why. I haven't got used to it. Dagenham for Lorraine. So hi. So Sheena, hiya Sheena. I haven't seen your name for ages. Looking forward to Sunday. Oh yeah, because I'm with Thundersley, do you mean, Sheena? I'm with Thundersley Church on Sunday. God, you nearly caught me out then. I thought, oh, God, I'm supposed to be somewhere. Yeah, I'm online with Thundersley, aren't I think. Mick, hiya, Mick. Mick Hayward, hiya, Mick. Right, so what we're going to do then, from London but live in Durham. All right, yeah. So what we're going to do tonight then is connect. We'll have a little chat with some of your friends and your family in the spirit world. That's what it's all about. Um, so Nicole, hiya Nicole. Nice to meet you too. Gosh, there's some right new ones on here. I don't recognise half of them. Hiya Lindsay. Oh, you're Coventry kid. Oh, that's good. Coventry kids. Good evening, Marcus. Hey, Cyprus. Are you on holiday, are you, Marcus? I didn't realise. I thought you'd gone a bit quiet. I thought I haven't seen Marcus online. I wondered what you're up to, but I know you're busy. So there's Marcus having a nice time in Cyprus. Croydon, hiya, Sally. I've already got somebody with me because I'm doing a funny thing with my hands, or I don't normally do, but I'll explain how it works in a minute. Hiya, Alison. Right. I know. I'm trying. I'm concentrating. No, don't no, no. Keep going, because I'll look away from the names. Richard's saying, carry on if you want, but right. What's going to happen then? As I was saying, we're going to have a chat with some of your loved ones, your friends in the spirit world. Okay. I don't pick who comes through. What I do is just they just tell me basically who they want to go to, and the way they do that is by giving lots of information. Christiane, hiya Christiane. So they give lots of information, do spirit, and hopefully somebody will take it. So what we do is that usually, sometimes I can give the name, sometimes they will say I want to speak to such and such. Hiya Jojo, sometimes they don't. We'll see how it works. But anyway, as I say, what we'll do is give the information out. Hiya Jonathan and Stuart. Yeah, we'll give the information out and try and narrow it down to whoever it belongs to. So if you can take some of the information, hiya Hazel, especially the specific information, because Spirit will give quite good information. Hiya Billy Joe from Scotland. Spirit will give it good information because they need to get to the right person. So if you can take the specific information, tap up a message, and will get to you. Richard's the one that will sort out all the messages. Okay, and in the end we'll get to you. But you'll see our work as I go along. Anita, hiya Anita. If we give you dates, they're going to be anniversaries, birthdays, or passings. Okay. Spirit will involve the whole of your family as well. Hiya Daniel. So don't just think of the message as just for yourself. Remember that they will want to talk and give messages to the rest of your family as well. So bear it in mind when you can't take the information, because it will be right. It's just a matter of where it belongs to or who it belongs to. I'm very confident in what I give because all I do is repeat it. So I know it's going to be right. It's just that you've got to find out where it belongs to sometimes if you can't understand it. And I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else I've got to explain. Hiya, Louise, but you'll understand it as we go along. Okay, I've got somebody with me already, so I'll give them. We'll start. You'll see how we'll work as I go on. Oh, before we hire Samantha, I've just thought of something else. When you're tapping up your message, if you can take it, please put yes, I can take such and such. Don't just put yes, because we don't know what you're saying yes to. So if I'm coming to you and I'm saying you can take a dad in spirit, there's a dad called John here, put yes, I can take a dad called John, so that we can narrow it down quicker and get to the right person. Okay. Hiya Mary. Right, the first person I've got who's making my nose itch because I think he's trying to get my attention is a lovely gent who's telling me that he passed with Parkinson's. A lovely dad. Hiya Alison. Passed with Parkinson's. And while I was talking to you, everybody on here, I was holding my hands really tight like this, almost so that I could see the whites in my hands. And he's talking about he was holding his hands like this because to try and stop his hands from shaking. Okay, so somebody's got knowledge of this, a lovely dad or granddad in spirit that wants to talk about passing with Parkinson's, but trying to stop his hands from shaking, and that's why he was holding his hands tight like this. So if anybody could take this lovely dad, let me know. He does actually connect with the name John. I know that I said that earlier, but He's talking about John. So I know he connects with the John, but I think he's looking for a lady on here. He's talking about a lady on here. And he's also talking about, he's just said to me, I want to talk about my grandchildren. So I know he's got grandchildren down here. He's just said to me, I want to talk about my grandchildren that I haven't seen. So I think it means that they're newborns, or they've been born since he's been up there. But he passed with Parkinson's. He's telling me that September means something to him as well. So that's going to be an anniversary, birthday, or passing. And also July means something to him as well. And he's lovely. He's just standing here quite patiently. I know at one stage he had a cap, because he's talking about putting one of those, just the caps on. He's talking about one of those as well. Okay. He's also talking about, he's showing me himself in a home as well. So at one stage, I think he went into a home. All right, hold on, Christine. But, you know, in the, he's showing me one of the old high back chairs, but like, I don't know if they're proper leather or something like that. You know, he's showing me a red chair with a high back and like plastic covering. Do you know what I mean? That they usually get in these rest homes, as he's calling it as well. He's talking about that. Okay, being in one of those. But he's showing me this nice red chair. So he's got some memory of a red chair somewhere that he's talking to me about as well. He's also talking about a link to Scotland as well, Christine. I don't know if you can take the rest of it, Christine, if we're narrowing it, trying to narrow it down. And Reynolds, which made his fingers white. John, a good friend of his grandchildren. Yes, September, my husband's birthday, went in a home right at the end. Okay, hold on a minute then, Jenny, because you've got quite a lot there, so that's good. He's talking about, oh, he's just said to me being shy, Jenny. Okay, Jenny, he's talking to me about, made me look at your picture, and he was talking about somebody being shy. So I don't know if he means you, or you can understand what he's saying. I just want to make sure I'm with you. He's calling somebody shy. He just keeps saying shy, shy. He's talking about that as well. And he's also, if this is for you, Jenny, he wants to put new specs on you as well. She needs an eye check, or somebody around you needs an eye check. He's talking about that. Oh, he's just said to me, somebody's had the photos out. Somebody's had the photos out, and somebody's been looking at them. He's sitting me down, and he's putting them on my lap. So I think somebody must have been sitting down looking at photographs. Was he shy? Okay, we'll go with you then, Jenny. Got a good feeling, so I think I'm aiming towards you. But he's talking about somebody recently having the photographs out, and he's talking to me also about flowers in a vase. Somebody put flowers in a vase next to a photograph of somebody, and he's seen that as well. So somebody's done that recently that he's seen as well. Okay. Okay, he just said to me there's an anniversary of a passing as well that's nearby. All right, so he's just saying, oh, there's an anniversary of a passing that's nearby. He's talking to me. Oh, he's just. Oh, you just broke your glasses. Okay, he's just said to me, Jenny. Somebody had problems with their waterworks. So I don't know which way you want to take that, personally, or the waterworks in the house, but that's exactly how he said it. Somebody had trouble with the waterworks, he's saying. Okay, all right. Now he's changing. Oh, now he's okay. He's changing, Jenny. He's just suddenly, he wants me, I'm questioning him now, and I shouldn't do it really. If I don't understand something, sometimes I question him, I shouldn't be doing it. But he's just said to me, can you give a salamander? So I don't know what he means like that, a salamander. I think that's kind of a newt or something, isn't it? It's showing me a kind of a newt thing. So I don't know if that means something to you, or the name salamander means something to you. I'll have to leave it with you, because he's not giving me much more. But he's talking about, can you give a salamander? Can you give a salamander? He's making me look at your hair, Jenny. He's talking about streaks. I think he means highlights, but he's talking about somebody wants streaks, or somebody's had streaks in their hair or something like that. And he's just said to me, okay, check with your family. He's talking about somebody that's had their hair cut. Okay, somebody that had their hair cut and they cut it too short. He was there when that happened as well. They've gone to the hairdressers and they've cut their hair too short, he says. All right, okay. Now changing the subject again. He's linked it quite nice actually, because he's linked the short hair with the Marines. So there's some connection with the Marines, and it's like he's telling me that somebody may be in the Marines, or somebody's thinking about going into the Marines. Okay, so watch for that, because I feel that that's to come. So watch for that coming up as well. Your dad's shining his shoes nice and clean, so I know he used to keep his shoes highly polished, as he's saying. And I don't know if you remember the little segs, Jenny, that we used to put on our shoes. I used to have them on my shoes years ago. Little metal segs on the okay, little metal segs on the bottom of your shoes to stop them wearing out. He's talking to me about that as well. I think that's a memory. He's bringing that. Okay. Okay. He says that somebody wants to go to the USA. He's just said the USA. He hasn't said anywhere. He just said somebody wants to go to the USA. There's a link to the USA he's talking about as well. Okay. He's making me cough. This isn't me. This is your dad that's talking about coughing. At one stage, I don't. Do you mean yourself? He's talking about having something down his throat, Jenny. So I don't know whether he means he had to have one of those tubes down, but he's talking about having something in his throat that's made him cough. So he's bringing in that as well. So that's something to do with him that he wants to talk about. Oh, he's gone back to Scotland now. He's talking to me now about Scotland, Jenny. There's a link to Scotland, but he's talking to me about Fife. So watch for the link to Fife in Scotland that he's talking about. There's a connection, and he's bringing in. Actually, he's talking to me about a wedding in Scotland. So watch for the wedding if it's not yet been, with the bagpipes and everything. You may well get invited to it by the feel of it, but I'll leave that with you. Remember, he's told you. Okay, remember he's told you about this link to Scotland, Fife, and the wedding with the bagpipes he's bringing in as well. Doris, I've got Doris up here with me, he says. Doris wants to be remembered to you. Okay, just had a conversation about Marines. Okay, so he's obviously listening to you then, isn't he? Oh, okay. He's just answered that, because sometimes they'll make me read your comments and then they will answer it. And he's saying, yeah, but watch for somebody being interested and looking into going into the Marines, he says. So watch for that, okay? Okay. The name, what did I say? Sorry. Doris from Spirit wants to be remembered. Also Betty, and the name Seth, which is an unusual name as well. So Seth will mean something to you as well. Okay. Okay. So you're probably going to go that way. He knows what he's talking about, doesn't he? So Seth as well. I don't know if you do this when you talk or when you think, Jenny, because your dad's making me do this. Sometimes they'll put on whatever they used to do, the habits they used to have, or they will make me do it so that they're telling you, you do this. You know what I mean? I can't explain it. Okay. Ah. He says, I just wanted to pop in and say hello. That's his words. I just wanted to pop in and say hello and let you know that I know what's going on. There's a conversation about Iceland, and somebody wanting to go to Iceland. You know, it's talking about the ice hotel. I know you can go to these ice hotels, can't you? And he's bringing in that as well. So watch for that coming up or being discussed. An ice hotel. Ice. Okay, anything else? Margaret, also from Spirit. So these names that come as you're talking to one person, they're just wanting to say hello. So go and check them out, because that you'll find them somewhere. But go and check them out, because they're all for you. There'll be, some of them will be for everybody as well. Some of them will be relatives from a long time ago that you will find, and they will pop in and say hello. So you've got Margaret, you've got your Doris, you've got Betty up there as well. And also he's talking about the name Eliza will mean something to you as well. So watch for the name Eliza coming up as well. And also Tina here. He's given me Tina, the name Tina, but Tina's down here. Okay, then. Sorry, I wasn't reading that. Sorry. Tina. So Dorothy, Doris. So I bet you'll find that sometimes she's shortened the name to Doris, because that's where he's calling her. But Eliza and also Tina. Okay, Margaret is your mom. Okay then. Okay, so he's just saying these people are up there with him, but he's the main one that's talking. He's just said to me, I got in first. That's why I got in first. He says, makes a change. He's having a bit of a giggle, so I think he's quite funny, but he's having a bit of a giggle because he's talking about makes a change with all these women around me. So he's got a lot of women around. You take it as well then, Christine, you know how it works. But he's got a lot of women around him up there, so he's having a bit of a giggle. So, you know, you should know that there's more women up there with him than there are men at the moment. Okay. Eliza, Tina. Okay, then. All right, then. Eliza, Tina down here. Let's see what we've got to say. When they mention somebody down here, it's usually because there's something going on around them, or you're going to hear something from them, or they need healing. But there's something going on around your sister. Okay, nothing bad, but something going on around. He's giggling, so I don't know what's going on. He's just saying busy, 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 doesn't know which way she's going, busy, busy, busy. And he's talking about, I don't know whether he means you're the cook or Tina's the cook, but he's chucking flour everywhere, which to me means somebody does a bit of baking or a bit of cooking or something. In fact, somebody tells me he's going to be doing some baking at a school or something. You know, like they have these fates and stuff like that. Somebody's going to be doing cooking there. He's bringing that in. Okay. He's just said to me, I better be off now. That's his words. I better be off now. Funny. He just said to me, there's a queue. So I think there's other people wanting to come in, but he's just saying to me, I better be off now. There's a queue, he's saying. Okay. So his words are, before he goes, I wish you well. Keep talking to me. You keep him alive by, you know, talking to them. They are alive, but you know what I mean, alive here, as it were. He's saying, keep me alive by talking to me. He plays with your hair, so you might be going like this a bit, Jenny. All right, playing with your hair, trying to get your attention. Send everybody my love, he says, and he's blowing kisses. I think he's going now because I've got somebody else here standing with me, so I think he's going. So I hope that was okay for you, Jenny. All right, but moving on. I've got somebody with me just while I'm waiting. Stan the Man. Somebody in spirit called Stan, who was known as Stan the Man. If anybody can take the Stan the Man in spirit. And that's exactly what he says. Hiya, Pamela. I haven't seen you for ages. Yeah, Stan the Man. Hiya, Carl. Nice to see you. Yeah, so if anybody could talk, hiya, Joe. Anybody can take a gentleman in spirit called Stan the Man, let me know. And he's talking, I've got a bottle of pop opposite me. Claire, hiya, Claire. And he's talking about lemon barley. Okay, but it's not for him. Stan the Man says he's bringing a nan through who used to love her lemon barley. Okay, so if anybody can take Stan the Man, or just Stan, with a nan in spirit that used to love her lemon barley, and also her, what are they called? They're mints. Okay, hang on a minute then, Kaylee. See, this is what I mean. Yes, I can take that. Do you mean, yes, you can take Stan the Man and a nan that used to like lemon barley? I could take Stan the Man, but not sure if he's in spirit. Well, hopefully then it won't be for you then, Marcus. But Stan the Man with a nan that liked lemon barley, but also the chewy mints. I can remember these. The chewy mints in the paper that used to twist. She's got some of those with her as well. So I know she liked her peppermints as well. She's telling me that. Okay. So either Colleen or that other lady that was on before. If the other lady, I'm drawn to the other lady that was on Richard. I can't remember her name now. I've got mixed up. No, not Natasha. The other one with the dark hair. Oh yeah, strong mints, lol. Oh, so there might be a couple here. Let's narrow it down then. It depends if the other lady can take the nan with the mints, because she's definitely coming with the mints, this nan is, and she's also coming with the lavender as well. Okay, are they the soft ones as well? Can you take Stan the Man, can you, Lee? Because Stan is coming, I think, because he was called Stan the Man. That's how he's coming, to bring your nan through. So the nan's talking about the mints, especially the chewy ones. Oh, that's good. Especially the chewy ones. We'll stick with you, Kaylee. I've got a feeling I'm with you, so I'll stick with you for a minute. But she's talking about the chewy mints, and she's also talking to me about lavender. Okay, but she wants me to give the lavender to you. Okay, the lavender to you, because she's talking about you're getting interrupted sleep. So you're not sleeping very well. Do you understand what she's talking about? You're not sleeping very well. Just to make sure we're with you. She's talking about somebody that she describes as losing one of their front teeth early. So hopefully you could take that. So just so we can narrow it down. So somebody that lost their front teeth early. In fact, I don't know what's going on here. I think somebody lost them because they like banged their chin on a table or something. She's trying to make me bang my chin on here. So I know that somebody lost their teeth or damaged their teeth by banging their chin on a table. Okay, she's bringing that. Now, Nan's playing with my nose. Stan, I think, is here, but he's not going to say a lot because he wants to pass me on to your Nan. All right. But your nan's playing with my nose as if you'll be getting a lot of this. So Natasha can take this as well. Oh, split link. Sometimes we get people that can take two things. Okay, so you'll get your two nans coming in, giving the same information until I try and split it at the end. All right, we'll split it in a minute. But Nan's talking about playing with noses so that you know that she's around you. She's come. Go back to the other lady, Natasha. Kaylee. Just stick with Kaylee for a minute and I'll try and split it in a minute. But Kaylee, she says she's come because of the lavender, to give you the lavender because you're having interrupted sleep. Okay. But also she's talking about dreams. So I don't know if you're having a lot of dreams or something. Vivid dreams, she's telling me. Vivid dreams. She also is talking about a lady around you that needs a little bit of healing that she's sending down healing to a lady that's older than you. So I don't know if this is your mom or an older sister. Okay, but she's not telling me who it is. She says there's an older lady around you that needs a little bit of healing, that's feeling a bit, she's describing her as feeling worse for wear. You know what I mean? Like she needs a little bit of a pick me up. She's talking about a pick me up. Okay, come on then, Nan. She said that she's got George with her in spirit as well, so you should understand the George in spirit as well. With you, Kaylee, she wants to pile books up in front of you, which to me just symbolic for study. Okay, so watch for your. She just said to me, watch for your career path taking a different turn. She's saying it's as if you're on a path and it's turning. You're going to get some choices coming up. She's saying decisions to be made. Okay, and then she's just said to me, oh, where to go. Okay, in towards this with this career path, where to go, which direction to go in, she says. And she's just said to me, oh, isn't it exciting? Isn't it exciting? Okay, so there's something like that coming up for you that she's excited about. Okay, she just said to me there's a baby in spirit as well, so she's got a baby with her in spirit that you should know of as well. And okay then, and she also says that there is oh, hang on, she's made me read your job thing. She's just give me a clipboard for you, Kaylee, a clipboard. So I don't know if you need a clipboard in your job. She's got me with a clipboard and I'm going around taking notes on this clipboard. All right, so watch out for that as well, because she's talking about these notes. Oh, and ordering things as well, Kaylee. Ordering stuff to do with your work. She's talking to me about that. She'll be ordering stuff. Okay. She says she's got a cat with her in spirit as well. She says, I've got that cat with me in spirit. The one that people could hold almost like a baby, where it would lie on its back as you were holding it. And there was a cat that somebody used to hold like that. She's describing this cat. She just said, I've got this cat up here with me as well. Okay. She's also talking about, I'm trying to see what kind of birds. She's given me 2 birds in a cage. Somebody, she's describing them as lovebirds, Kaylee. So I think somebody must have had some lovebirds, a couple of lovebirds in a cage that she's describing to me as well. So you'll have to find out about that. She's just using it as a memory. Now, she wants me to say to you, podcast, as if somebody does a podcast. She just said, I'm quite proud. I know where a podcast is. She's like, a podcast, she's saying. Somebody's doing a podcast. All right. Okay. So she's aware of that as well. So watch for that. Okay. Somebody, she said, is a good footballer around you as well. Okay. Somebody, yeah, somebody's a good footballer, and she's talking about somebody getting selected for a team. So watch for that. Somebody getting selected for a team. No good asking me questions, Kaylee, because Spirit will just give you what they think you need to hear, or what they will say, you know, what they want to say. They won't answer some of your questions, especially on love life and things like that. They don't normally answer questions. But anyway, yeah, she's talking about somebody that's being selected for a football team. So watch for that. I don't know what St. She's just told me to give you St. Andrews, and I'm questioning her about it. I'm saying, what, a place, a church, or what? But she said, can you just give her St. Andrews? So watch for St. Andrews. Okay. All right. Oh, that's good then. So she's obviously watching you, isn't she? She's well aware of what's going on. So she's talking, like I say, she just wants me to give you St. Andrews as meaning something. I don't know if it's church, but she's not telling me, so I'll leave that with you, the St. Andrews. But she's come, she says, oh, she's another one, like Stan. She just says, I just wanted to pop in and say hello, she's saying. Just wanted to pop in and let them know that I'm still watching. And it's like she's still watching. I'm still watching. I still know what's going on, she's saying. And that's exactly how she's saying it. I still know what's going on, and I'm still watching you all. And I'm well aware of what's going on. She's given me the name Wilma, like as in the Flintstones. Oh, right, okay then. It could be that then. She's just said St. Andrews. But she's given me the name Wilma, like in the Flintstones, and I was laughing about it. And then she said Barney. So take that how you want, because I don't know whether she means the Flintstones or you've got a Wilma and a Barney somewhere. All right, that she's talking about. But like I say, wanted to pop in and say hello. And I think that's it. She's just basically coming to say, hi, I'm here, and I'm watching you, and I know exactly what's going on. And I think that's it. She's going. All right, so I'll leave her love with you, Kaylee. I'll go to the other, you know, the other young girl. I'll go back to, was it Natasha? I'll come back to you, Natasha, now with your nan, okay, to try and, you know, finish you off as well, because I'm sure she wants to say George as well in spirit for you as well, so you can take most of it. What's she saying? Okay, I'm with your nan then. Oh, she's going like this, Natasha. Oh, why do you do it to yourself? Do you understand what she's saying? That why do you do it to yourself? She's saying it's like what she means is you get so involved. She's talking about you getting so involved, and then you get like upset, that type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Things affect you. She says you let things affect you. She's talking about you having a big heart, Natasha. Okay. All right, that's why she's come. If you've dreamt of her, that's why she's coming. I'll talk about that in a minute. But she's talking about your big heart, and she's saying, why do you always do it to yourself? As if, you know, you're putting too much on yourself. And then she's just saying, she's talking about your lack of confidence and self-belief. She's talking about that to you. All right, her lack of confidence and self-belief. She says, and I don't know why, her words, I don't know why, because she's such a beautiful young lady, and that's her words. All right. She's such a beautiful young lady, but you do take it all on yourself, don't you? She says, you must stop. You must stop. Because she's talking about getting stomach aches. When you take a lot on, you tend to get stomach aches, you know what I mean? And she's just talking about that. Okay. You need to go out and enjoy yourself more, Natasha. She's saying, and not just, how do I put that? Not just, hang on, I'm getting annoyed with myself because I can't explain what she's saying. Hang on. Don't just go out for the sake of your friends. Go out because you want to go out, for you. She's talking about doing things for you, doing things for you. Do more for yourself, she's talking about. Okay. I don't know what you've got on. She's drawing me to your neck. I'll tell you what it looks like to me. I don't know if you've got a choker on around your neck, but she's made me go straight to your neck and to like what I can see. As it looks like a choker, but she's doing it symbolic as there's somebody around. In fact, she's saying to me, there's some people around you that sometimes you could quite happily strangle. She's saying, and she's just acknowledging that there's some people around you that she's saying are sometimes no good for you. You know what I mean? That you need to keep at a distance. Not permanently, she says, but you need to keep some people at a distance sometimes because they're winding you up a little bit. All right. She's pulling you out with the talking about you calming down and relaxing, and she's taking you out into the fields and trying to get you to walk, but it's all on your own, Natasha, you know, just to get a bit of peace, she's saying. So you obviously need some peace and thinking time, as she's saying, away from people. She's trying to get you away from people. Okay, that's what she's trying to do. All right, so that you're on your own, you can spend time on your own. She's actually putting you under a lovely weeping willow tree. All right, sometimes they give me oak trees, but for some reason this lovely Nan, okay, it's all right, she's telling me why she's putting you under a weeping willow tree now. She's got you under this lovely weeping willow tree, and you know how the branches hang all the way down to the bottom. It's like you're at the base of this willow tree and you're sitting next to its trunk, and all these branches are like surrounding you. Okay, it's like, it's not even, I said to her, is it protection? She says, no, it's just the peace and quiet. It's just that, oh, you got 6 kids, no wonder. All right, but watch for this. I don't know whether she means this willow tree symbolic or whether you've got it as a memory, or she has, or you're going to find one. But it's as if she's putting you under there for this nice bit of peace and quiet. Okay. She's just said to me, Natasha, have you got the robin yet? I've sent her a robin. I don't know if you're aware that Spirit sends certain signs to let you know we're around. And she's just said, I've sent her the robin. I've sent her the robin. She says, you looked at it, but you didn't kind of acknowledge what it was. So I think probably watch for the next robin that comes around that she's talking about. Oh, back to the dream. Okay, I've got to go back to your dreams, Natasha, because your Nan's talking about, I don't know if you're aware, but when you dream of somebody in spirit and it's quite vivid, especially with you, by the look of it, you've had a few of your Nan, it's an actual visit. Okay, they're actually trying to get to you within your dreams, within your dream state. She's just said to me, within your dream state, Natasha, I'm trying to get to you to let you know that I'm with you. And that's a word, that I'm with you. Now she's, how do I, she says to me, her words again, I am gingerly trying to push some books towards you. Gingerly, as it kind of, oh, I don't know if she's going to take these books, but I want to give her some books, study books. Okay, so watch for the studying. She's trying to give you a little bit of confidence, but she's trying to give you these books. So watch for the books coming towards you that she's talking about as well. Do you do a lot of this with your fingers or something? Somebody does this because your nanny's doing this with the fingers. So somebody's got a habit of doing this when they're talking or when they're thinking or something like that. Okay. Anything else? George, by the way, has just come back. George wants to say hello as well. And there is also a Jack in spirit. You'll find out Jack wants to be remembered. You might do this. I don't know if you do this as well, Natasha, because I don't do this either usually. But your nan's making me do this. She's also wanting me to give you, is that a film, is it? She first of all give me, but never dreamt of her. Okay. I think your nan's quite strong though, Natasha. All right, so it'd be your nan. Your nan's quite strong. That's why she's coming through stronger. Oh, she's just said to me she's more experienced. Okay, so don't worry. Doesn't mean your mum ain't watching you, because I'm sure she is. Your nan's talking about. She first of all gave me the bird called jackal. There's a bird called a jackal, and then she says the film, the Day of the Jackal. I think there's a film called that, the Day of the Jackal or something. Um, Look for it, because I don't know why she wants me to give it you, but she's talking about a film called The Day of the Jackal. I don't know if it's symbolic for something or there's some meaning to it that she wants you to take on board. I don't know. All right. So Uncle Jack says hello. Is that it? Anything else? You've also got Ralph up there. They're just about to go in a minute, so I'm moving on in a minute. But Ralph wants to say hello to you as well. Your mum's obviously there, but like I say, your nan's really strong. She's pushing forward. Your mum will come when she's ready. Okay. You can smell her anyway. You could smell your mum because she's talking about perfume. So you should be aware of her. You can smell her. All right. Anything else? No. Okay. It's all right. I'm moving on to a different link, so I'm confused now. But I'll leave her love with you, Natasha. So I hope that was okay for you. All right. Somebody's nattering to me and I'm getting confused. I'll leave that with you, Natasha. Your nan's sending the love. And your mum in the background. I've got a voice in the background, really faint voice saying, and me, and me. So they're all sending you love. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Okay. Mm-hmm. She does a lot though, doesn't she? So, right. Oh, you can take it as well, Lindsay. Okay, well, take it. You know how it works. Sometimes spirit, it won't hurt. It's spirit are very good at getting to a few people at once because of the time. I don't really understand what I'm getting here, so I might have to ask people what is going on here. There's there's a lady in spirit, and she's saying to me, I thought she was saying Kent. Hiya, Brenda, but she's not. She keeps saying to me Kentish. Is there some sort of religion that's called Kentish or something similar? Because she's talking about a religion, and they wear kind of hats. I don't know what it is to cover the heads. Is it a Kentish? Does anybody know? Or Pat Hoyabia? Is it from Pat from Bristol? Sorry. Yeah, there's a lady talking about. Did you say Kentish? Kentish religion or something? I can't hear her properly, so I probably got it wrong. Oh, my mum, she's saying. Oh, my mum. There's a connection with this religion in our family. It goes back quite a while as well. I can see them, and I can't describe the. They wear these kind of head coverings that come quite long. They go round, I think, come down here. Can you find it, Richard? Do you know what I'm talking about? Come on, describe a bit. Kentish town, is it? If anybody can, Kent. What are you saying? It's something like that, Kentish religion. But anyway, I've got lovely mum ears that talking about this. I can see them, but I can't. I don't know if she's not getting it right or I'm not getting it right. Let's go on. We'll go on to the mum. We'll talk about mum. Hi, Joe. I've got a lovely lady called Joe in spirit. A mum in spirit called Joanne. She's talking about, but known as Joe. Known as Little Joe, she's saying as well. So I know she's not very tall. So if anybody's got a mum in spirit or grandma, mum called Joe, let me know. She's talking Quaker. Is it a Quaker? Is that, yeah, they call them something else as well, because she's describing them as something else as well. But anyway, I'll describe this lovely mum that's talking about this. Her name's Joe. She's saying, my name's Joe. I'm a mum. She's saying, I'm describing, this might be it now. I'm talking about religion because there's been a mention in the family of religion. There's somebody that's studying it, maybe at school or something. Somebody's been okay, hang on. Little people, little kids or children have been talking about religion at school or something. And this lovely mum in spirit has been listening. Okay, so there's this Kentish. She's still telling me Kentish, but so they've been discussing these different religions. So if anybody's got a lovely mum in spirit, Okay, it's not Kent, because I asked her that as well. And it's not. It's something to do with this religion that she's describing. But she's talking about the children here doing this religion thing at school, discussing all the religions. And this lovely mom called Jo, who's given me the name Jo, is talking about a connection to, oh, hang on. She told me Australia first, and now she's changed it. So there must be a link to Ireland, because she's coming in with Dublin now. She's coming in with Dublin as well. So this lovely mom in spirit has got a link to Dublin, but there's also a link to Australia that she's talking about as well. She's also bringing in John from spirit as well. So you've got to have a mom in spirit. Her name is Jo, she's telling me. Or if I got it wrong, it might be Joan, actually, because she just said to me, Joan. If anybody could take this, Joan, Kentish. Oh, there you go. Spoken in Kent. Oh, a Kent. Yeah, a Kentish man or maid. They look like a maid because they've got this head thing on that she's talking about. All right, Stuart. But anyway, if anybody could take this lovely mom in spirit, we'll get a bit more from her. Jo or Joan. She's actually told me Joan now, but she's also got John. Oh, right, okay then. Why is she talking about this religion then? So it might be Kentish then. I'm not trying to make it fit, but somebody is down here has been discussing religion. Okay, down here. I don't feel it's Claire. Dublin, but he lives in Australia. But have you got a mom in spirit? Because this is a mom, Claire, you see, that's talking to me here, Jo or Joan, with a John in spirit as well. Also talking about a link to going back. She says there's a link to the railways. So somebody works on the railways going back. So I don't know if you know that. I don't know. I'm like this. Nobody else can take it. No, no, nobody else can take it. That's strange. Come on, Jo. Yeah, John in spirit, Joan in spirit. The religion bit that's being studied at school. Perhaps I'll give all the information in case it's somebody that's on catch up later that wants to give me a shout if somebody else can take it. But she's been watching. Hang on. She's been watching her grandchildren. So she's obviously got grandchildren here who are studying different religions at school because she's talking about Sikhism and the other religions as well. Okay, so somebody must be able to take this somewhere. And she's linking in with somebody that likes horse riding as well, with the Australia, and also with his mom. His mom. What is this your? I don't know what you mean by his mom, Claire. If this is for you, his mom in spirit, is it? Because this is definitely a mom I've got here, and she's given me the name Jo or Joan as well. She's making me do this, Claire. So I don't know who has this near Kentish Town. I don't know who does this a lot, but the main focus here is she keeps talking. I think this is because it's the main bit of information about studying of religion. She's talking about that, but also there is a Catholic link in your family as well that she's bringing in, especially in spirit. So I don't know if you're aware of that, this Catholic link that's in spirit. She's talking about there's quite a few there's quite a few babies that she's got with her in spirit. There's three babies in spirit. Whoa. Hold on a sec, Billy. You got a friend in spirit, Billy. I've got a young lad just aimed for you as your name come up. Looking about your age. I don't know how old you are. There's somebody here talking about being a friend of yours, Billy, a young lad. I mean, I don't mean youngish. How old are you? 20s, something like that, in spirit. Do you understand somebody that passed in spirit that's describing himself as a friend of yours that's not telling me any much more at the moment? But also talking about, you see, I've got confused now. You lost 3 babies, Claire. So this might be for you. But if that other lad, Billy, sorry, can understand a friend in spirit, I might be coming to you next. Not my mom. Oh, I could take Joan, but not my mom. John, Australia, Islander. My son has been learning about religion, Catholic, Lincoln, horse riding, also the babies. You got. You can take John, can you, as well, Caitlin? Oh, I'm getting confused now because I don't know who I'm with now. I'm getting a bit mixed up. Who am I supposed to be with here? Caitlin, I'll find out if I'm with you. Go on. You've lost the three babies, Claire. So let's stick with Claire for a little bit. Come on, back to this lady. Um, there's also a lady called Mabel in spirit that wants to say hello to you, Claire. An unusual name, an old-fashioned name, but remember she's told you because you'll find out where she is. And also Frederick. I think they're going to go now because there's some confusion here. But take on. She wants me to say to you. That's a funny thing. I'll never say this. Take on board what they've said. I don't know why she wants me to say that to you. Um, just remember, I think no specific message. They just wanted to pop in and say hello because they're not giving me a specific message for you, but just wanted to say hello to you. So I'll leave them with you, Claire, because I'm getting a bit confused. That probably was for you, but I'll leave that with you and I'll move on. All right, Claire. So take on board what they've said, as she's making me say for some strange reason. So who of this young lad who I've got here? I don't know whether it's for that young Billy that popped up, Billy. But I've got another young lad, Billy. Do you understand a young lad that passed a spirit? Let me see. I'm trying to work. Ah, you do, because he's coming. As soon as I saw your face, this young lad gone boom, wanted to say hello to you. But kind of that's all. I don't know if he's going to say anything else because he's just shot in to say hello quickly to you. Oh, okay. So he's going to talk to you, I think, Billy. I need to go to Billy then. Billy, whoever this young lad is, coming in, but probably going to bring Joan and John, Nan and Grandad in spirit. Probably popping in as we. Okay. Probably popping in as we're talking to your Nan and your Grandad, but we'll say hello from. He just wanted to pop in and say hello. He says he's popped in quickly because he heard his name mentioned in conversation. So somebody has actually spoke about him to do with work or something to do with work or him working. As a memory, you're saying, "Oh, somebody just spoke about me, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello." He's telling me to tell you, Billy. All right, okay. He's telling me to tell you to watch your knees. Okay, so I don't know if you, it's like, when runners' knees or something. I don't know if you do a lot of running, but he's talking about watch your knees. They're aching, watch your knees. So be careful of your knees. But he's also going down to your ankles as well. He's talking about your ankles. Now, he's talking to me about weak ankles, Billy. So just be aware that he's talking to me about weak ankles and knees, and just be aware of that. Okay. I hope this is a memory and it's not to come. So we'll take it as a memory. He's just said to me, slippery ladders. So I hope nobody, if it's coming up, be aware of slippery ladders when you go up ladders. Make sure they're dry because he's talking about somebody slipping. All right, so be aware of that. He says that somebody has picked up his photograph recently and has gone, oh, this is him. So somebody must have shown his photograph to somebody else because he's gone, oh, this is him. And he's watched them do this. Okay, whoever this was. All right, okay. He wants me to give you the name Alcy as well. He's talking about the name Alcy will mean something. He's just said to me, your nan and granddad are looking after me. So somebody has queried who he's with. And he's saying to me, nan and granddad are looking after me. But it's as if he keeps, he's just said to me, but I keep escaping them. So I think what he does is, nan and granddad are here, but he keeps kind of disappearing. You know what I mean? To get away for a little bit. He's just said to me, quite funny, he's got one in this ear and one in that ear. So your nan and granddad are giving them a bit lip, I think. All right. But oh, another Billy as well. Okay. All right. If there's another Billy as well, take it because they'll just be coming in at the same time to get to two people. So it doesn't matter. I'm focused on him at the moment though, because of the Joan and the John, you see. But Joan, I want to come to your nan now. The lad's just stepping back, and I've got your nan coming in, Billy. You must need a cuddle, because all she wants to do is give you this huge cuddle. Okay. Unsure of the young lad. I thought you said your twin. I thought you said you had a twin brother in spirit, Billy. Or have I got confused? But I'm unsure of the young lad. But the young lad's come in. But anyway, we're going to Joan, your nan, who wants to give you a big hug. So you must need a hug at the moment, because she's talking about the need of a hug, the need of a hug, trying to uplift you a little bit, because she's talking about some sort of confusion going on around you, Billy. It's something to do with work. She's talking about work. Doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Okay, so this will be your twin then, Billy. Even though you don't know them, they still watch over you. So this will be him talking to you. But he's talking about, your nan's talking about this sort of confusion over work around you as well. Okay, and she's talking about your choices. So I don't know if you've got choices coming up regarding work, but she's bringing you choices of which way to go, she's saying. And she's talking also about you being in demand for your work as well. So watch for that coming up. It's all nice. She wants, I don't know where you're sitting there, because she keeps making me look at your photograph, but she's taking me to a railway station for some reason. She wants me to take to a railway station, and she's giving me Liverpool. So watch for the link to Liverpool as well that she's bringing in. Okay. Okay. Anything else? She's also given me the name Margaret as well. Margaret means something, and also the month of July means something to you as well. But I think she's just coming along with your granddad just to say hello with the lad, your brother that's there as well. Just bringing him in just to say hello. Oh, there's a lovely Alsatian in spirit that somebody had as well, Billy, that they're bringing in. So somebody must have had an Alsatian. Just saying the dog's here. The dog's here as well. Okay. In fact, she's just telling me that there's somebody down here that's very good with dogs, that's very good at training dogs. There's that link around you somewhere. Somebody's got the gift, she's just saying, of being able to train dogs. So I don't know if she means you or someone around you. Okay. Just popping in to say hello. I know it's a quick message, but just saying I'm popping in to say hello together with the lad as well. Just to tell you we're all right. That's over. Just to tell you we're all okay and we're still around. Okay. There's an actual anniversary of a passing coming up as well that she's bringing in. Okay. But she's blowing you kisses. Oh my God. Take care, Billy. Take care. Okay. So she's gone. So I'll leave that with you. Okay. Anything else? Right. I've got somebody called Steve in spirit now. He actually said to me, Steve Henry. Is that you? Oh, he's actually, I think his name was Steve Henry, or his middle name was Henry or something, because he's just said to me, it's Steve Henry. Okay, so if anybody can take Steve Henry in spirit, let me know. He's popping in to say, just said, I'm popping in to say hello. My name's Steve Henry. My name's Steve Henry, and he's actually talking to me about a Tracy down here that he's connected to. So he's connected to a Tracy down here, but I don't know if Tracy's going to be on here or somebody can take her as well. He just said to me, I'm Steve Henry, and I'm connected to Tracy down here. I'm also connected to, he gave me, hiya David, he gave me Colchester, but then he changed it to Cambridge. So I don't know which one or both. So connected to Colchester and Cambridge. So Steve Henry, I thought he said Henry, Billy Joe. Steve Henry, connected to Cambridge and Colchester, connected to Tracy down here as well. Also talking about Susan down here. I'm connected to Susan down here as well. He's talking about that. He's going, no, no, no. There you go. Stephen Henry. Okay, hang on a minute then. Is it Stephen Henry? Are they both in? They've got to be in spirit then, Jenny, because he's given me Stephen Henry. He's just given me Steve Henry in spirit. If they're two separate people, they've got to be both up there, because he's talking about from up there. He's also talking about August means something as well. and he's talking about the name Jessica will mean something as well. So there's a link to the name Jessica. Just wants me trying to get me to the same person. My husband's name is Steve Henry. Ooh, okay. Um, my husband's name is Steve Henry, but his name. Okay. Yeah. So Steve Henry. So does that mean you can take a Steve and a Henry, Jenny, or your husband's name is actually Steve Henry? But I'll tell you a little bit more what he's saying because I want to make sure I'm with the right person. He's talking about the name, the link to Tracy down here, but also the link to Jessica down here. Okay, and also he's talking about an Edith or an ED in spirit as well, and he's coming and he's talking about somebody down here that's got problems with their feet at the moment that he's describing has a little bit puffy. You know, somebody's feet down here is describing as a little bit puffy, but need a massage. He wants me to massage their feet for them. So somebody's got problems with their feet. He's also talking to me, Steve Henry. He's also talking to me about a link to diabetes in the family as well. Steve, middle name Henry. Okay, then we'll go with it for a minute then, make sure it's you because he's coming with the two names, Steve Henry. But he's talking about this link. Can you take the puffy feet, Jenny, that he's talking about? But he's also talking to me about the link to diabetes in the family as well. He's talking to me about somebody that, not sure of Jessica. Okay, hold on to it a minute. He's talking about somebody that's, is that a blood test? Somebody going for a blood test or having to go for a blood test. So that if it's for you, Jenny, there's that around you as well that he's aware of as well. I don't know if you could take the Edith. I'm still making sure I'm with you because I don't know if anyone else can take it, but Edith as well. He's just talking to me about coffee. I had this the other night. He's talking to me about coffee, but he's talking to me about Colombian coffee. So I don't know whether you like coffee or the link to Colombia is the link, but he's bringing that around me as well. Okay, he's giving me a lovely wedding album, but it's one of those with the see-through paper, like the see-through paper in between the pages. You know what I mean? I don't know if they still do them nowadays, but he's bringing me a lovely wedding album. He wants me to give this to whoever this message is for as well. Oh, okay. And he's also talking about somebody that had a wedding album, but they also had like a pressed flower in it as well. They pressed some sort of flowers in it. So somebody must have done this as well. His granny's Edith. I've sore feet at the moment, okay. But he's talking about the pressing of a flower within this wedding album. And also, oh, it might be confetti actually, because he's just put confetti in the album and pressed it. So there's something, okay then. So there's something about pressing flowers or confetti in an album, in a wedding album that he's bringing as well. Okay, so it looks like it might be you then, Jenny. He's talking about he's just given me the name. He's just said to me, Steve, and I've just said, your name's Steve, and he says, yeah, Steve. He's talking about a musical box, a music box, Jenny. It's a wooden one. Somebody must have had this wooden music box. When you opened it up, it played music. I thought it was a ballerina one at first, but he's saying it's not. So there's this lovely solid wood music box that's a memory for somebody that when you opened it played music and you took the top out and that's where you put your jewellery on underneath or something. He's showing me this. So it must be a memory for you somewhere. Okay. He's just said, I've got Marjorie up here with me. So Marjorie's up there with him as well. He just wants to say hello to you as well. He's talking about a new baby being born around you, Jenny. So watch for the new baby coming. And he's just said there's actually a twin link in your family somewhere as well that he's bringing in, the twin link. Thank you for the flowers. Do you understand that, Jenny? You bought him flowers recently, just saying thank you for the flowers. He's just said to me, I'm not one for flowers. So I know we're one for flowers, but somebody's obviously bought him some in his memory where he's bringing. Um, He's just making me itch a bit around my neck, Jenny. And when I asked him, he says, oh, somebody, first of all, he mentioned a balaclava, one of them, that was itchy. Okay. Somebody had some. He mentioned a balaclava that sent somebody itchy, and then he was talking about a scarf. So I don't know what it means, but something used to make somebody itch, either a balaclava or a scarf that he's got memories of. He's talking to me about that as well. He's just singing that song. Ernie, he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. So I don't know what that means to you. Either the link with Ernie or Ernest in spirit, or the milkman thing, or whoever used to sing that. Or Benny Hill. Benny Hill. There's gonna be a link to that somewhere. He's just singing me that song. Okay then. All right. Okay. Now go into your daughter then, because I've read that. So he obviously wants me to go to your daughter. He's talking about your daughter wearing high heels. Okay. He's a bit unsure about these high heels because he's talking about her he just wants me to say to you, tell her to be careful in high heels, because you know how we fall over like this, you know what I mean? Our ankles go a little bit. He's talking about that. Just said, tell her to be careful of high heels. Okay. He's now talking to change the subject. He's talking to me about a what are they called? Oh, dream catcher. You know those lovely dream catchers you can get? Okay. He's talking about it was caused by a scarf or something, Jenny, as well. So watch for that. But he's talking about somebody that's got a dream catcher or a memory of one of those lovely dream catchers. He's just bringing that in with the feathers on. He's saying with the feathers on. He's bringing that in as well. He's just said to me, somebody's taking up knitting. Okay. So I don't know if you've took it up or somebody around you, but he's noticed that somebody's taking up knitting or has took up knitting. He's just making you aware that he knows what's going on. Thank you for talking to me. So you must be talking to him quite a lot, he says. She talks to me quite a lot. So he's listening to you. I don't know if you do this, but I'm doing this when I'm talking to him, Jenny. Oh, right, okay then. But keep talking to me, he says. I hear you talking to me. She just said to me, she talks to me quite a lot, she does. She talks to me quite a lot. Get out and about, he's saying. Get out and about. There's a France link for you, Jenny. Is that like okay, like sending you off to France? So I think you'll probably be going to France. He's sending you that way. So watch for that as well. Oh, Lords in France is talking about. Okay, so if there's not a link there already, watch for the link to Lords in France that's coming up. And also he's talking about, he was talking to me about a cruise, but then he says, oh, somebody wants to go on their maiden voyage. So I don't know if he means somebody's going on their first cruise, or there's a maiden voyage for somebody. Take that how you can take it, Jenny. Somebody's going on a maiden voyage, he's just said to me. Just wanted to pop in like the others, just wants to pop in and say hello. Just wanted to pop in for a little chat, he's just said to me. Just wanted to pop in for a little chat and to let you know that I'm listening. Watch for the right, okay. Watch for the ants. Jenny, he's talking about ants. His words were, watch for the pile of ants. So I don't know if you know what he means by him saying that, or you're going to have an ant's nest. Okay, but watch for the ants, he's saying. Okay. And before he goes, because he's going now, he hears you talking to him. He knows you're talking to him. He wants to give you sparklers. I've never had that before, but he said, making me hold 2 sparklers here. Oh, and he's writing, you know how we used to write the names with them? he's doing that, and he's got you on the left and him on the right. So he's writing your name and his name, but it's in sparklers with sparklers. So I don't know if you used to do that, but he's bringing that to you as well. I'm sending his love. He says, I'm sending my love. There's something about red lipstick. I don't think he's really keen on bright red lipstick, Jenny, or perhaps he likes it, I don't know. But he's talking to me about bright red lipstick, but he kind of can't make up his mind about it. So I don't know what he means by that. So I'll leave him with you. I'll leave his love with you. Watch for the signs. You know the signs. Watch for the robin. And it comes with a bit of a chill as well. So watch for you going, ooh, like this. Okay. He's still around. Okay. But he's blowing you kisses. I'll make myself known, he's saying. I'll make myself known. So he's sending his love. So I think that's that. Okay. So that's Stephen gone. Doesn't like me calling him Stephen, by the way. He's changed it. It's Steve. Not Stephen, Steve. Okay. How am I doing for time, Richard? I think I'm slowing. Yeah, I think I'm slowing down a bit. I don't know if I'm going to get. Oh, hang on. No. Somebody's just rushed up to me. Hold on. I've got a lovely little lady. Oh, I've got a lovely little lady with me that's called Bridget. That's just rushed in. Bridget, and she is talking. Okay, she is talking in an Irish accent, so I know she's got a link to Ireland as well. So Bridget has rushed in. Before you stop, young lady, she's just said to me, before you stop, young lady, I think she wants to speak to somebody. So if anybody got an Irish lady called Bridget, hiya Annette, in spirit, let me know. She's lovely. She's very busy, you know what I mean? She rushed in, like this, only little, coming up to about here on me, so about 5 foot something. Okay. Angela, Aunt Bridget in Ireland. Hold on then, Angela. We'll see what she says. But she's rushing in. So if this is for you, then Angela, she wants to come to you, and the first thing she's doing is she's going, oh, like this. So I don't know if you've been doing a lot of this, huffing and puffing, huffing and puffing. She's talking to me about. She's suddenly changed the subject now. She's suddenly, Bridget. So this is not a middle name. This is a first name because she say it's Bridget. I know it's a first name that she's coming through with. Irish connection, Bridget. Somebody's been huffing and puffing. The name Sarah. She says, oh, she's going like this. She's going, oh, because she wants to get to the right person. She says the name Sarah is going to mean something to them. The name Sarah is going to mean something to them. Give them a pack of playing cards. She's saying. I don't know why she wants me to give you a pack of playing cards. I think it must be a good link or something, or a memory of playing cards or something. And the first thing she said to me is, stop shouting. Okay, so somebody has been shouting, and Bridget is saying to them, stop shouting. I'm not deaf. I'm not deaf. So I don't know if she's heard somebody actually saying that, and somebody's been shouting or something. So hopefully you can take that, Angela, and I'm with you if you can. But stop shouting. I'm not deaf. I'm not deaf. She's saying, oh, isn't there a lot going on? She's saying, isn't there a lot going on? And she's just given me Made in Chelsea. So I don't know if somebody watches Made in Chelsea or something. Made in Chelsea, she's saying. She's also talking about, she's making me do this, Angela. So I don't know if Aunt Bridget used to do this when she was thinking, or whether you actually do this when you're thinking. But she's talking about Made in Chelsea, and then she's talking to me about China tea sets. So I think she must have had China tea sets when she was here as well. But she's talking about China tea sets that didn't match. All right. We used to play cards. I don't shout, but maybe I have been shouting at spirit. Oh, you see, I don't know if it is for you then. Because she's talking to me about China tea sets, and she's talking to me about bits that aren't matching as well, that need sorting out. She's talking about sorting out. So somebody's got a lot of china that needs sorting out that she's bringing up as well. Is it not her? There's problems, she's saying, whoever this lady is for, she's saying there's problems around a gentleman or a lad. There's a lad around causing a few problems that need sorting out. Okay, so she's come, I think, to sort this lad out that's around somebody on here that needs telling that he just can't do this and he just can't do that. She just said to me, oh, he pleases himself. He pleases himself. He does what he wants and he needs to be told. He needs to be told. So Bridget is waving the finger a little bit. So whoever can take this, I don't know if it's you, Angela, or it's going to be somebody else on here that can take it, or somebody watching on catch up. Okay. Okay, but she's talking about this lad that needs to be told around you that she's not very happy with at the moment. Apparently he's taking advantage of people's good nature, she says. So she's not very happy with that. So I think he's going to get sorted out one way or t'other from her by the look of it, because she's quite strong, whoever this is. She's not saying much, Angela. So if this is for you, it's a very short message. But I think she just wants to make whoever it's for aware. No, you can't take the lad. No, so I didn't think it was you. I was kind of umming and ahhing because the link's not that strong. So somebody else might be able to take it if I'll catch up. But that's all she popped in for. So if anybody on here can take Bridget and whatever I've given, get in touch with me via Messenger and I'll see if I can get a little bit more. But all she wanted to say is I'm aware of this lad that needs to be sorted. Okay, so I think I'll leave it at that because I think I've about to come to the end. So there you go then. Is there any lots of thanks, Di? Okay. So tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, a few adverts. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we got Lisa Fry giving some messages. If anybody wants to join us again, that's at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And that's it for now. So thank you everybody for joining us. And what else have I got to say? Join us again. My grandma, short and Irish, can take the cards and have a China sea six. Take it then, Caitlin, but watch for the lad that she was quite specific around. If you can take the lad, she wants to let you know that she's on it. She's just said to me, I'm on it. So there's a lad that's causing a few issues. But anyway, yeah, join us again. Join us tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And that's it. And thank you for coming. And thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. And for those people that didn't get a message, just know that your loved ones are around. They'll always go to the people that need the message the most. So join us again. You never know. You might be lucky next time. Fancy getting distracted, David. Never mind. See you next time because we're about to go. Okay, so bye-bye, everybody. See you again soon. Thank you.
Spiritual Psychics TV. Online. Spiritual Psychics TV isn't just an online broadcasting service. We also offer many features via our website. SPTV offers a unique directory that uses geolocation to find your nearest reader or venue, just by using your postcode. The Academy section allows anyone to upload and create their own spiritual courses within minutes. For those who like to read, then our online magazine area will offer just that. The SPTV shop enables anyone to start their online shop, be it to sell used or new items. You can also find our schedule and information about our shows.
Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.